the Clarity Act is now at a critical juncture. Senate Majority Leader John Thune recently told Republican lawmakers that the chamber will not finish its reconciliation package this month, raising immediate concerns about whether the Clarity Act will have enough time to move forward before the August recess. This timing is crucial because Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz has made it clear that June is the decisive month for the fate of the Clarity Act. In a recent post on X, Novogratz stated that June is Clarity Month and that it is literally now or never. The Clarity Act, formerly known as the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act, cleared the Senate Banking Committee in a bipartisan vote of 15-9, marking a major step forward for crypto policy in Washington. This bill, which passed the House in 2025, has faced repeated delays in the Senate, particularly over disagreements about stablecoin reward mechanisms and regulatory oversight. Despite this progress, the bill still needs at least 8 Democratic votes on the Senate floor to advance further. Gardner, a senior Washington policy strategist, has emphasized that the Clarity Act likely needs to clear the Senate by the end of July, but ideally before the end of June, to stand a realistic chance of passing in 2026. This creates a tight window for lawmakers to negotiate and finalize the bill's details, especially given the competing priorities in the Senate. The reconciliation package delay adds another layer of uncertainty, as it suggests that the Senate may be stretched thin during this period. The Clarity Act is a major legislative effort to bring clarity to crypto market structure, a space. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. That has seen rapid innovation but limited regulatory certainty. The bill's provisions aim to establish a framework for stablecoins, crypto custody, and market infrastructure, which are all critical components of the digital asset ecosystem. However, the bill faces opposition from banks, unions, and law enforcement agencies, who argue that certain provisions could create unintended consequences or reduce oversight in key areas. The stakes are high for the crypto industry, which has been waiting for years for a comprehensive regulatory framework. The Clarity Act represents the most significant attempt to date to define a clear path forward for crypto market participants. If the bill fails to pass by June, it could lose momentum entirely, especially if lawmakers shift focus to other priorities after August recess. The next signal to watch is whether the Senate can schedule a floor vote on the Clarity Act before the end of June. If the bill is not on track for a vote by that time, it may be difficult to revive in the current legislative cycle. Lawmakers will need to balance the urgency of crypto market clarity with the broader agenda in the Senate, including the reconciliation package and other pending legislation. The debate around the Clarity Act is not just about crypto policy, it's about how Washington will shape the future of financial innovation. The outcome will have lasting implications for market participants, investors, and regulators alike. With the June deadline fast approaching, the pressure is on for both sides of the aisle to find common ground and push the bill forward. The mechanism at play is the Senate's procedural rules, which require bipartisan support to bring a bill to the floor. The Clarity Act has already passed a key committee with bipartisan backing, but moving it forward requires securing the necessary votes in the full Senate. This is complicated by the fact that the Senate is currently focused on its reconciliation package, which could delay or crowd out the Clarity Act. The next signal will be whether the Senate can schedule a floor vote before the end of June, which would indicate that lawmakers are taking the bill seriously and are committed to passing it before the August recess. If that vote is not scheduled soon, it may signal that the bill is losing momentum and could be pushed into the next legislative cycle. The stakes for the crypto industry are clear. A regulatory framework that provides clarity and stability is essential for growth, and most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Investment. Without the Clarity Act, the industry may continue to operate in a legal gray area, which could stifle innovation and deter institutional investors. On the other hand, opponents of the bill argue that it could reduce regulatory oversight and create risks in the stablecoin and crypto custody markets. These concerns will need to be addressed through negotiations and amendments to the bill if it is to gain broader support. The Clarity Act is a pivotal piece of legislation that could define the future of the crypto market in the United States. Whether it passes or not will depend on the ability of lawmakers to navigate the complex political landscape and reach a consensus before the June deadline. The next few weeks will be crucial in determining whether the Clarity Act can clear the Senate and become law.